these, especially because I'm not a YouTuber, but I don't know, maybe I'm trying too hard to be. But I wanted to get on here. I took a picture the other day of my eyebrow products, and I wanted to talk about them. So for the longest, I didn't do anything with my eyebrows, and some heartless lady like waxed too much in here, and then I was like so mad. So then I went threading, and then someone butchered my eyebrows threading, and beauty people who are supposed to work on my face have not been kind to me. So my eyebrows, I have eyebrows, but let's see if you can see it in there. I don't know, but if you can tell, like right in here, like this spot, I have to fill it in. So this is just the story of the evolution of my eyebrows, I guess. So when I started realizing, like, oh, they look fuller and kind of paying attention to eyebrows, I started using powder, and it was Kapow by The Balm was the first like thing that I got for eyebrows, and I don't even know what made me interested. So I used to just like put powder in there. Then I don't really know, but at some point I started looking at eyebrow pencils and pomades. So I don't know which one I started with first. I think I started out with the ColourPop eyebrow pencil. And I read somewhere where it was like, oh, you should get a color lighter. So I got like the dark brown because my hair looks black. Too light. So then I started getting black. So the first thing was getting the color down pat on what I actually needed. Then, I feel like I'm running through this and rambling really fast. So then the ColourPop pencil for me, it would always like run. And I got a sample from Sephora for the Benefit, the eyebrow gel. I forgot what theirs called. It's not Cabral. Maybe that one is Cabral. Anyway, so then I also like got used to that, holding my brows down. And before that was the NYX, like it's like a pencil, and it would be really sticky and hold them in place. So it was just like experimenting. So essentially what I've been using for the last, I don't know, like maybe a year or so are pencils. And so I went from ColourPop. It's very soft. So if you like a soft pencil and it can like fill in, and maybe you have really thick brows and sparse spots, I would suggest that. But I needed something a little stiff because I used to work 12-hour days. Now I just work 8-hour days. But I wake up at 4 and I don't get home until like 5-6 o'clock. So I have a long day and I want something that lasts. So I started using the NYX pencil, which I liked. And then I essentially, I started using the tinted Tame Fame pomade, and I've been using it forever. And I like the pencils because they're nice and stiff, and I used to like using it to like shape. And then I started using the pomade, and I always like go back and forth with that. But I've had this for a bit now, not too long. It's supposed to last 6 months. I think I've had it for 6 months, I would say. And I don't know if you can like see it, but it's still a lot of product. Like I still have a lot more to go, and I use it all the time. So one thing about the NYX one, it's a very thick pomade. So I would just dip my pencil into it a little bit and then work my way. So I would start for this eyebrow, I start at the end because it's like my fuller brow. So I would start right here in the beginning and then work my way to the back. Then I go to the top because I would use like whatever product was left for the top so it wouldn't be as harsh. Then I dip a little more to like fill in. And I don't know where I was going with that. Just telling you my little brow routine. So I had a couple of pencils. I used a Sephora eyebrow pencil first, or eyebrow brush, excuse me. And I like it, but eventually it lasted a while, but it lasted for like a year, and after like cleaning it and stuff, the bristles would kind of go fray, and it like the pencil kind of the pencil. I keep calling it pencil. The brush, the shape was kind of weird, so I wouldn't get like a clean line. So I don't know why anyone isn't talking about this. If you're balling on a budget, I'm gonna butcher her name, Sonia Kashuk, Sonia Kashuk. I'm gonna put her little emblem right there. You can't see it. Anyway, her brow pencil has a spoolie, and you can get these at Target. So I've got like a set of her brushes. One, they're like nice and sturdy. And two, this was like my favorite one until I started getting curious. So, next thing that like I added to my brow routine was an eyebrow pencil to like highlight. So I used the Eyebrow. I got this at an Ipsy Gen Beauty beauty show, and it was part of the swag bag. So some people use like concealer to highlight, but this is so easy. And then I just use my old Sephora pencil. I still use it, or pencil again, brush, and I just like blend it out so my brows are super defined. I could still work on them. And sorry for glistening. This is my post-work makeup face. Like, I literally just got home. But anyway, so I would do that to highlight it. So one thing is I follow a lot of makeup people and pages on Instagram. And the godmother of all brows, Anastasia Beverly Hills, always pops up in my feed, and everyone who has like legit brows always tags Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I got a Sephora gift card, and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm going in because I have so much makeup. I was like, I can get brow products. That's not something like I really stock up on. I buy like maybe a couple of brow pencils, these NYX ones, because it will be a sad day if I don't have a brow pencil. So anyway, I went ahead and I bought the Anastasia brow pomade in Granite, and then I bought her brow wiz pencil, which everyone always raves about. And then the two brushes that I see the most are the number 12 and the number 14 brow brushes. So I have not tried the number 14 yet. It's smaller, right? I want to know what the difference is. They look very similar, but I still bought both of them because I'm weird. But oh my goodness, my brows, I get ready so much faster now using this, the Anastasia Beverly Hills versus the NYX. So the NYX one is still really, really good, but the difference is the Anastasia Beverly Hills is not as thick. It's way easier to work with. And so I don't know how much the NYX is. I'll look it up and put it either a description box, or I'll pop it right up there. But this is $18. This is not. I can tell you that. Way, way less. But you get what you pay for it. And so the other thing is this, the net weight is 0.18 ounces, and this is 0.14 ounces of product. So it's a little bit less, not that much less, honestly, for this type of product. This packaging, the little container it's in, is super heavy. It's super sturdy. It's glass. This is plastic. I don't know if you care about that. It's a big deal. But this, I already told you, I've had forever. I can see me having this one for even longer. I have to use so much less product when I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills than when I use NYX. I've been using this for the last like week now, and I'm in love. In my brow routine in the morning is so much easier. So what I used to do with NYX is I would use first the pencil to get the shape I want, and then I would use the pomade to fill it in and like retrace what I did with the pencils because I feel like it lasts longer. But I keep saying but I'm sorry. So anyway, it's so much thicker and it takes longer to work with. But if you're balling on a budget, I would say that by all means get this one. But if you have the dough, I get why they charge more, and I get why she's the queen of, you know, eyebrows. And this pen or this brush is amazing. It's super firm, which I love because I'm not that artistic, so I like a nice firm brush. I'm not good with flicking the wrist to get the thing I want, but it's so fine, the edge of it, that I can get like little hair, like I do little strokes and it looks like I have hair there and I don't. This is the end of the day and I have very oily skin, if you couldn't tell. And this is what my brows look like. I did no touching up. So you see a little sparseness maybe there. And then here where I have no hair and nothing for it to attach to. But it feels amazing. So I guess I would say is if you have the money, yes, spend $18 on this. It's amazing. If you don't, this was my little tried and true. If I'm going somewhere like on vacation or something, I may take this one just because I'm not worried about losing it or anything. I may do that. Or if I go out, I have a makeup bag that I usually carry with me for like touch-ups and stuff. So if I'm going out, I may start out the night with this, but I'll bring this to like hit up sparse areas throughout the night, and that would be fine. But by all means, if you are trying to get into the eyebrow game, I waited forever to try this, and I don't know if you're like me because I feel like everyone knows about this, but definitely worth the hype. Just revisiting an oldie but a goodie, I guess I'd say. Like, who's doing a review on this right now? I don't know. And the eyebrow brush, definitely. But I would say that this is a good second. So if you can't afford or don't want to pay for Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, I wouldn't call it a dupe, but I would say you could probably get similar results using this one. It's softer but still firm, if that makes any sense. A comparable pencil. So I tried the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the NYX. Honestly, I don't know the difference between them both. I don't think one lasts longer than the other. I didn't officially time it, but I want to get the tip for you guys. The tips have similar circumferences. I would even say that the NYX one is a little bit smaller. I believe Anastasia Beverly Hills does have more of a color selection, so that may steer you towards her if you're getting the pencil or this brand. And let's see, what are the weights? So this is 0.08 grams or 0.003 ounces, and this one, same amount and way less. I don't know how much less, but I'll put the prices right up there for you guys. So I guess this is kind of like not a dupe, but if you want to spend or save, but I definitely recommend both the NYX or the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which who's not recommending the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And one more product that I will mention is the Thrive Causmetics. This I got in a FabFitFun box. This is an eyebrow, like almost like the highbrow, but it has like a shimmer to it. So I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see the difference. So it adds a little bit of a nice highlight there, instead of just using concealer if that's what you're interested in. But the cool thing is it has a built-in sharpener, so you could sharpen the tip of it so you can get it real precision if you want. I thought that was pretty cool, even though it's a retractable one. I don't really reach for this all the time unless like I'm going out or I want to have an extra glam day. I definitely, this, if you don't want to do concealer or anything, you just want to, this is the way to go. Well, all right, I definitely tried. I would love to see your comments on anything that I can do to improve my videos or anything you want to watch. But I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.